All right, Chad. I heard a lot of y'all having problems finding your swing highs and swing lows, so I just want to show y'all a little trick that I sometimes use if it's the candles is too much, it's jumbled up for me. Now, this is the thing I'm telling y'all. If you're not using Trading View, we have a problem. If you don't spend that $45 a month for Trading View, get it. Last time I'm gonna tell you why we trading. We not using Trading View. All right, man. I hate having to yell at y'all like that, but God, I don't care if you got DoorDash for that 45. Better get your ass up in DoorDash. All right, man. Let's get to it, though, bro. Um, so this is what I like to call. Let me go back a little bit so y'all not confused. So this is what I like to. So boom. First, let's get back to the basics. Let's get back to the basics. Let's get back. What's going on? What's wrong with my mic? All right, there we go. Let's get back to the basics. So, swing highs, swing lows. That's all it is. All right, let's make it real simple for y'all. Let's make it real simple. I ain't gonna use no layman terms. I ain't gonna use no nothing. All right. Question. Look at these two dots. Right here. Focus on this blind. Focus on this. Is this higher than this? I don't hear no answers. Is this higher than this? Yeah, it is. So guess what? This is your indication. Now what? Now all you do is you wait for this to come back under here. And then once it comes back above here, once you create a structure, back up here, you buy. That's all ICC is. You can turn the video off now. It's over. But that's all it is. And all right, but Trey, I don't know how to. What about the sell side? What happens with the sell side, Trey? Let me show you, brother. Don't worry. Don't. How the fuck do I highlight shit? Gotta delete this. Damn, I forgot. All right, whatever. But my fault. I'm not a Trading View guru. I'm not a Trading View guru yet. All right. So on the downside, guess what? Look. Boom. 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 All right, Trey. What's that? Let me show you. Let me show you, chat. Is this? Don't mind the arrows. A little special. These right here. Look at this right here. Is this lower than this? Answers? Yes. So boom. This is your indication. What are you waiting for? You were waiting for this to come back above here, create structure. Whoops. To the downside. That looks so flunky. But create structure to the downside. Break this. And then what was up? To that. That's all ICC is. But see, a lot of y'all will see these candlesticks. See, y'all get the arrows, but y'all see these candlesticks and get confused. So let me show you. Voila. If you go on top of where the time and stuff is, it's a thing called lines. Use the lines. Let me show you a trade from today, right? So when I come in the morning, I'm like, dang, I don't know what the hell going on. Mind you, I'm only using this on the hour, higher time frames, hour and above. So I see this right here. Remember the lines. So we had boom, 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 boom. Right? All right, let's get our circles, our handy dandy circles out. Oops. That was a little funky. Okay. Is this higher than this? This is what you should be asking yourself when you're coming into the markets. On the 1 hour and above. Is this higher than this? Is this higher than this? So this is an indication. So what happens? As soon when we see price come back up, once we see price build structure, remember, higher high. Don't let this part confuse you. All a higher high is this high, is this high, is higher than this high. So once we see the market build structure back to the upside, cross this line, that's where we can take buys at. That's where we can take buys at. That's it. That's it. And when you go, and we don't use this permanently. We just use it to find the highs, and we go straight back to the candlesticks. And look exactly where my line is. Right at the body of the candle. And watch what happens. And watch what happens, bro. Watch. Money. 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 It's money. So just use that to find your to find out what you need to find out. You feel me? That's all it is. You just using that to find out what you need to find out. I want to see if I can find another example for y'all real quick though. Cause I kind of want to get it on the sales side. I want to see if I can find another example just to show you how it look. It just looks better. I'm gonna use this because it looks better, man. It just looks a little better. That's it. It does look a little better. All right, let's go right here. Let's go right here. I think this is a good one. This is a good one right here. All right, look. All right. Boom. Boom. All right. Are you looking at this and you're kind of confused? Don't. Just remember, it's just this. Lower low. Lower low. But Trey, why is that a lower low? Is this low? Is this low lower than this low? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But check. If this low is lower than this low, right? What does that mean? Hold up. Let's go back to the replay. Let's go back. Because see, when I used to watch videos, I used to get confused because all this over here. I don't want y'all looking at all this over here. I don't want y'all looking at all this over here, man. I don't want y'all looking at all this over here, man. I want you looking at... Wait, did I fuck that up? Hold on, wait, Jack. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. My bad. I'm tripping. I didn't fuck that up. Okay. My bad. All right, cool. So what does that mean? So this low is lower than this low, right? See, Jack, even I make mistakes sometimes. I'm tired. I ain't gonna lie. So boom. So this low is lower than this low, right? So what does that mean? When we come, this low is lower than this low, right? So what does that mean? When we come back below this level, we aiming for right here. That's it. That's ICC. Once you find once you ask yourself if this high is higher than this high, or just had some flatulence, I'm sorry. Or if this low is lower than this low, then you're good. So this low is lower than this low, right? All right, let's go back to our candle to see where all right, cool. We white at the bodies, right? And what happens? Boom. As we cross right down to the bottom. Now, mind you, this isn't in our session. I'm just showing you an example. But look, all it is, remember, this is all it is. If you're looking for buys, this is it. Is this higher than this? Yeah, your indication's right here. If you're looking for sales, is this lower than this? Yeah. So what? This is your indication. And as soon as you come back above here and drop, or if you just touch it, like retest it and drop, you're aiming for right here. That's all it is, chat.